Welcome back to What RT Noobs with General Disturbance. This battle has started already and that caught me out actually. We're looking at a T-67, which is a tier 5 American turreted tank destroyer. The step-headers tank, you might say, because a lot of people who play this tank are basically improving their stats. It's so OP, this little tank. No armor, but it has a fantastic gun and great mobility. 76mm gun, and he's loaded it with nothing but APCR and 115 alpha with penetration of 177. Now he's actually aiming down the railway line. It's an Ensk standard battle. Pipjivko's played this thing quite a lot, so he knows how to play it, but he keeps driving into things like that. It's not very good at manoeuvring this thing. It's great in a straight line, but yes, you can run into things. It's got very weak armor, the T-67, but it is a very decent tank. I'm not sure what he's doing here, but he's actually looking up at his own teammate. Well, anyway, he spotted a Cromwell out in the field, just behind the house. SU-100's probably going to take advantage of that guy. Not sure what he's up to, but he's just spotted a P-43 Biz as well near the Cromwell. And he was seen as well at the same time, so he needs to maneuver to avoid being hit. There is an RT in the game. It's only one on each side. Our one was Fifi La Pew Pew, the 105 FH-18B2. And he's now taken up position in the corner next to the SU-100. Now we're not doing too well in this battle. We're 2 tanks down at the moment. He's got the side of the P-43 and the SU-100 takes the kill. And the Cromwell's just been taken out by our VPs, so that's good. I think he gets the spotting off that one. No, he actually didn't get the spotting. Nothing's recorded. Well, a lot of people have fun in the T-67. It's not just a fun tank to... it's not just fast and very deadly, but it's actually one of those tanks that you can have really fun games in. And really, you shouldn't take it too seriously because it is, after all, just a little light tank destroyer. Now, he's near the enemy cap, but... he hasn't spotted any of the enemy team at the moment. They all appear to be in the town, and his team is now 3 tanks down. They've only got 4 left. 3 tank destroyers and the RT. And he's spotted the first enemy, a T-150, takes him out with 1 shot. What's that? That's another T-150 over there. And there's a KV-2, but they're around the corner. The T-150 is closer to you. Well, the enemy are now starting to lose tanks. There's only 5 of them left. But he's only got 2 teammates now. Oh, 1 teammate just lost the SU-100. He got killed behind us by the box tank. And there's the box tank right now, just hiding behind that house. Well, Pipjivko doesn't want to get killed by the box tank just yet, so I think he's going to have a go. Oh, don't look at that weapon. Never look at the pointy end. Oh, he's all alone now. All his teammates have been killed, and he's all alone against 5 enemy tanks. And he's being a bit cornered by this SU-100. And oh, there's somebody firing at him, so he has to move. He can't stay here. He has to pull away. He's trying to look at the enemy. There's a KV-2 coming this way. Fires around at him. Doesn't get it in. That time he did. And he's got a kill. So there's only 4 enemy now. That box tank is going to be a big problem to take down. He's got a 13cm gun. And... oh, that was close. And then he's now going to try and outturn the SU-100. He's auto-aimed on. He's got a much faster turn rate than the SU-100, so we can just go to town on him now. Now he's behind him. The box tank is dead. Just keep pumping those rounds. Oh, he get an ammo rack, and here comes one of the enemy. It's the T-67 of the enemy team. 2 rounds in. 3, keep moving. 1 more shot to kill. Yes! There's only 2 enemies left now, and they are capping at the other end. And we know where the arty is. The Su-122A Tier 5 Soviet SPG. He's over in this corner, and he's about to die. There's no way he's going to survive this, and he's in reload at this moment because he just fired. So you can just drive up to him, get alongside him, and finish him off. There you go. All done. There's only 1 enemy remaining. And that enemy is a T-150. Now, when I last saw him, he was fairly low on hit points, if I remember. And the fact that he's capping rather than coming to kill Pipchivko does sort of tend to indicate that he's not a very confident player. Well, the cap is proceeding, and we can't see him down that track, so we're going to have to go to the cap and get a reset. If he doesn't do so in the next 16 seconds, the enemy's going to cap out. So he needs to dive in there quickly, get 1 round into the vehicle to get a reset, and then possibly finish him off. Oh, in fact, 1 shot will be enough. So it's 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. He fires a round in, gets a hit, resets, and kills the T-150 to win the game and get a Top Gun. Oh my god, that last moment was frantic. Let's have a look at a replay and see exactly what happened during those last few seconds of the game. I won't comment. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, classical execution. That was a great game. That earned a collar ban off. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's the first class tank of Pipchivko in the T-67. He got a demolition expert. He blew up one of the enemy tanks. I think it was the box tank he actually blew up. He got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, and a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. But best of all, he earned the medal that everyone would like to get, the collar ban off medal. He stood alone against 5 enemy tanks and wiped all of them out, one after the other. In fact, at one point he was actually dealing with 2 tanks at the same time, basically, because the T-67 arrived as he was finishing off the box tank. And so, yes, he was contending with guys shooting him in the ass as he was trying to kill that box tank. He also got a defender because he reset the cap with almost a second to go. A very, very late reset. In fact, I think he hesitated for a second before he went round the corner, but he got the reset in time, and killing the T-150 in the cap gave him a Top Gun. And on top of all that, he killed 6 of the enemy. Well, what a game. Let's have a look at the team score. He didn't get the highest damage in the game. Surprisingly, the highest damage was done by the KV-2 on the enemy team with 2,721 hit points, and that guy picked up a high caliber. The next highest scorer on damage was the T-150 that he killed right at the end, 1,958 hit points of damage to him. And then we've got Pipchivko with 1,579 hit points. It's not actually that. No, that's T-150 wasn't the one he killed at the end. That's his own teammate. I'm getting almost as bad as Jingles. Sorry, it's not. Okay, no, I will correct myself during the video. That one is definitely his own teammate, and he actually managed to get 1,958 hit points, and Pipchivko got 1,579 hit points, and the box tank on his team did 1,452 hit points. That's right. Okay, now, when it came to kills, he got the highest number of kills. He got 6 kills, 2/5 of the enemy team, whereas the KV-2 on the enemy team managed to get 1/3 of his team. The next highest scorer was the Su-85 on the enemy team with 3 kills. Their T-14 managed 2, so did the OI on Pipchivko's team, the Su-100Y, the box tank, and their Fifi with 2. And when it came to base XP, there was only one player who managed to get over 1,000 base experience points, and that was Pipchivko with 1,076. The next high score was the T-150 with 848, and their box tank with 804. Well, after all those mistakes, let's have a look at the detail report, and I better not get this wrong. 21 shots fired, 17 direct hits, 17 penetrations. Well, he showed that the APCR is pretty damn good. It's got great penetration, but it does cost you a lot. 1,579 hit points of damage, all of it done at close range. He did receive one hit, it did penetrate. That was the shot from the T-67 as he was trying to deal with the box tank, came up behind him, shot him in the ass. He also received 2 hits by way of splash damage. Yes, during that battle, the KV-2 tried to have a go at him as well. And 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, and 6 killed. Actually, it wasn't the KV-2, it was more the Su-122 Su-122-4A that actually did splash him from the other side of the enemy territory. Yes, I said I wouldn't get it wrong, and I did, didn't I? Okay, it is late at night. He also spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 6, and he got 100 defense points. Yes, he reset the cap, actually at 99, I think it was. And then when he killed the T-150 with the next round, he picked up the rest of the defense points to make it 100. In fact, I suspect it was 97, and he got 3 from the next one. I'll check the record afterwards. 21,873 credits on a premium count, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, and yes, that's where the cost was. He did fire APCR throughout, and it is expensive for the T-67 if you do that. 47,567 credits it cost him. Yes, a loss for the game, but a gain in terms of the fact that he got another Kolobanov to add to his name. 1,076 XP, 500 from personal missions payout, took away 2,114 altogether, and that's probably the single battle I've made the most mistakes during reading the results than any other. Yes, but what a great game by Pip Jivko, and that's the last of the ones I have stored up from him. That battle took place on the 19th of April this year. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel if you can, because we get replays like this sent to us a lot of the time, and it'd be a shame if you miss one of them. Thanks for watching.